Hello everyone! In today's video I'll be ranking all the overdrives in Tanki Online, so let's start. At number 11 I have a Mammoth. Mammoth's overdrive is just not really good, let's just be real. I mean, if you want Mammoth's overdrive to work out well, you need to touch the enemy team. And in a game where camping is just the meta, that really isn't going to happen all too often. Apart from that, it's also slow. It's a very slow haul, so good luck even getting towards the enemy's base without getting destroyed by like 10 campers every time. And even though Mammoth does have its own good side, as you can see on screen right now, overall it's really not a good hull with a very bad overdrive that rarely ever works out in your favor, which is why it gets the number 11 spot. Number 10 goes to Hornet. Hornet's overdrive always used to be very good until it got nerfed like 5 times and now it's kinda useless. Now the main thing it does is activates some sort of like radar thingy, as you can see on screen. You'll be able to see where all your enemies are from all over the map. And well, that's basically all about it. It's basically a team overdrive. It's not really an individual overdrive, a team overdrive. If you use its overdrive, people that are close to you will also get the AP status effect, which is just so freaking cool, let's be real. And also the user itself will gain a couple seconds of guaranteed crits. And now with everyone using Armadillo, I don't really think that is all too good anymore. Overall, this overdrive really isn't all too overpowered. It's not overpowered at all, it actually kinda sucks. And that's why it's going to go into the number 10 spot. Number 9 goes to Titan. Titan's overdrive is not bad. Titan's overdrive actually is very good. There is just one big problem. It's able to get destroyed by so many things. Like, if you're standing under Titan's dome, you can still get demolished by grenades, AP status effects, and of course let's not forget Hunter's overdrive, Wasp's overdrive, other Titan's overdrives, Mammoth's overdrive. They are all able to just simply destroy Titan's dome. And with that being said, almost every single time Titan's overdrive just gets demolished long before it would have originally ended. And that's why it's going into the number 9 spot. Number 8 goes to Crusader. Crusader's overdrive isn't really anything special. I guess it's okay in certain scenarios, especially if all enemies are just piled up together, such as a siege battle or maybe a rugby battle. But apart from that, it's pretty difficult to actually aim it correctly. I still see it so many times in today's Tanki in 2025, where people just want to use Crusader's overdrive and they completely miss it and they just kill themselves. So it's really difficult to aim correctly if you don't know how to use hovering hulls. But still, if you know how to use it, it's an okay overdrive. Still, it's really not too overpowered, and that's why it's gonna go into the number 8 spot. Number 7 goes to Dictator. Dictator's overdrive also really isn't all too special, because it's just the OG overdrive. It will just give you all supplies, place a mine, and repair you. And now, of course, a couple years ago, when they released the Supercharge status effect, they also let that be a thing, so that you'll do guaranteed critical hits. And if you combine that with turrets like Vulcan, you become unstoppable for just a couple seconds, which is really, really good. But overall, if you use Dictator's overdrive with like any other turrets, it isn't all too interesting. And let's be real, supplies, who cares about supplies? We all have tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of them. So getting a couple supplies really don't matter all too much anymore, which is why Dictator is going into the number 7 spot. Number 6 goes to Wasp. Wasp's overdrive is pretty good. Could be better because it, again, could get destroyed by like a lot of other overdrives. But overall, especially after they increased the range of it, it became a pretty decent overdrive to use. If you place it correctly in like the enemy's base, if you're trying to capture a flag, you put down Wasp's bomb, and like the entire enemy team just gets damaged or maybe even killed. So overall, Wasp's overdrive really is not all too bad. There are just overdrives that are simply a lot more overpowered, which is why Wasp's deserves the number 6 spot. Number 5 goes to Eris. Eris's overdrive again is just pretty overpowered, right? It heals allies and damages enemies. The ball itself flies relatively slow, so enemies can see the ball coming towards them, which means they can just easily move out of the way before the ball is even close to damaging them. But again, if you're playing in a map like Deserts, for example, you can just shoot the ball from one side of the map all the way towards the other side of the map, and if you do that, you can easily get a lot of free kills from all of that. So it's definitely a really good overdrive, which is why it deserves the number 5 spot. Number 4 goes to Hunter. Hunter's overdrive is good. dot. It's just really good. Especially in certain scenarios, if you have to like stun the entire team in rugby or capture the flag again, you can easily do that. You will deal 2000 damage to everyone that gets affected by your overdrive. You will stun them for a couple seconds, which basically makes them sitting ducks. And you will also remove all their supplies. It's just a really strong overdrive. I just don't really have to say anything else about it. Just use it a couple times in battle and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And that is exactly why Hunter receives the number 4 spot on this list. Number 3 goes to Hopper. Hopper would have easily deserved the number 1 spot, but thank God Tanki nerfed it a couple times, which definitely makes a lot of sense, and still I think it's too overpowered. Because of course with Hopper's overdrive you'll be able to jump. Jumping, yeah, dude, that is so freaking overpowered. And not just in normal matchmaking battles, right? No, you can use it to catch gold boxes, huh? All April Fool's Day events are just ruined right now. It really sucks, but okay. But apart from that, even in normal matchmaking battles, as you can see on screen, you can jump and easily capture flags, capture balls, take flags from the enemy's base without a problem at all. It's just really overpowered, and that's why it deserves the number 3 spot. Number 2 goes to Paladin. Paladin's overdrive is too strong. It heals you so unbelievably fast. If you combined Paladin and Isida with the vampirism augment and Defender, you will genuinely become unkillable for as long as the overdrive is active. That's just as simple as it gets. It's just that unbelievably strong, as you can see. The only overdrive that is able to destroy a Paladin's overdrive is the overdrive that by far deserves the number 1 spot, which goes to Viking's overdrive. Now, I don't know if that's because I simply use Viking nearly all the time, but Viking's overdrive is just soup. Actually, Viking's overdrive is able to easily wipe out an entire enemy team all by itself. You just need to know when to activate it and what turrets to use with it. Just equip a good turret such as Hammer or Thunder, use a good augment for that turret, and just activate the overdrive, wipe out the entire enemy team, and watch your amount of kills skyrocket. It's just that simple. And that is exactly why Viking deserves the number 1 spot on this list. So there you go, guys. Those are my rankings of the overdrives. Now, of course, please don't forget it's my opinion. I think I made a decent list, although I'm guaranteed certain people will disagree with it, which is perfectly fine. Anyhow, that's it for today. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Be sure to comment your top 5 or top 3 or top 11. Just comment your favorite overdrives if you want to. I guess that could be fun to see. That's it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to have a nice rest of your day, and I will see you again very soon. Goodbye.